Hi comrades, yours Kayveeyes.
Lok Sabha passed the Finance Bill on 25/3/2025, having amendments to pave way for the implementation of the 8th Pay Commission. Not only for the 8th Pay Commission, it has been given with retrospective effect from 1972. Through the Finance Bill, the Government of India seeks the authority to establish distinction among the pensioners based on the accepted recommendations of the Central Pay Commission, particularly regarding the date of retirement or the operationalization of these recommendations. The Finance Minister defended that the amendments were initially part of 6th Pay Commission approved in March 2008, which could not be implemented by the UPA due to the court intervention. Recently, all of us know, for the pre-2006 pensioners, the arrears have to be paid as per the Supreme Court judgments. The Supreme Court has given a verdict for the consideration of pre-2006 pensioners, and a huge arrears have to be drawn to them. Not only that, whatever be the cases filed in the courts, and in particular the Supreme Court, has held in favor of pensioners, and it has not allowed the disparity among the pensioners. So, in order to scuttle the judicial pronouncements and also have the authority with the government to reject all the judgments and also the recommendations, it has passed the bill on 25/3/2025. The Finance Minister has defended that the amendments were initially part of 6th Central Pay Commission. However, they have implemented the 7th Pay Commission without adopting the same. The legislation has been made effective from 1/6/1972, thereby validating all the rules under Article 309 for CCS Pension Rules 1972-2021 and the recent 2023, including all the instructions issued thereunder as amended from time to time. The current bill seeks to reinstate those provisions after 17 years. The bill was approved in the House despite strong opposition. As per the provisions of the pension rules, the central government shall have the authority to establish distinctions among the pensioners as a general principle. It can classify the pensioners and may create or maintain distinction among the pensioners for implementation of the Central Pay Commission. Serious protests all over the country opposing the bill were emanated from all corners. The Finance Minister gave a statement through the press that there is no change in position due to the validation of the rules. Thereafter, a meeting was held through web on 29/3/2025, in which the Secretary Pension assured that the existing parity will be maintained. The disparity between the pensioners of pre-96 and 2006, which the government agreed earlier as per the Supreme Court direction should be implemented, was pleaded by the staff side. The present distinction is against the Supreme Court orders. It may reject for the pre-2006 pensioners as well as 1996 pensioners. The disparity between the pensioners of the pre-1996 and 2006 is now under the question. The apprehension of the implementation of the 8th CPC was also discussed in the meeting, and the staff side demanded to issue a clarification to alleviate the pensioners' concerns. The staff side members protested and opposed the government's move to establish disparity among pensioners, arguing that it constitutes discrimination and violation of the Supreme Court judgment, as well as a threat to the recommendations of the 7th CPC aimed at maintaining parity between pensioners who retired before and after January 1, 2016. The main concern raised by the staff side regarding the finance bill was that it would establish disparities among the pensioners based on the retirement dates, which they viewed as a violation of the Supreme Court judgment and a threat to the parity in pensioners recommended by the 7th CPC. The Secretary Pension clarified that the apprehension regarding the loss of parity between the pensioners as established by the 7th CPC and implemented by the government is unfounded as this parity will continue with the 8th CPC as well. Even though the finance minister has said that it is not going to be implemented for the 8th pay commission. The secretary pension has clarified in the staff side meeting that this parity will continue with the 8th CPC as well. But where is the guarantee for the future? When the bill is amended and the government is fully armed with the power of creating a disparity between the equals, that is the pensioners, as per the pay commission recommendations. And also after the passing of such bill, and if such bill is in vogue, naturally it is a Damocles sword for the pensioners. Tomorrow they will say, as per the amended rules, we are going to implement the pensioners only from the date of issue of the orders, not with the predated 2026 like this, they may say. And another big question is about the pre-96 pensioners and pre-2006 pensioners. For them, the Supreme Court has already given a very clear verdict to implement and create the parity and draw the arrears to them, which they may refuse by using this bill. We are having the apprehension. Whatever be the issues concerned with the pensioners, the present government is not taking any serious notes. Even it is a notional increment for the 30th June retirees. This has not been settled so far. Even after the Supreme Court dismissal of the SLP and the final orders passed, the DOPT has not yet issued the orders. Not only that, the main orders issued in the case of IM Burmal has totally been diluted, and it is going to be given effect from 1/5/2023 for those who have not approached any courts. Even the persons who have approached court prior to the date, they will be given arrears only for 3 years. This has been, and that too, that amount is not going to be incorporated for other pension benefits, only for the pension, not for the pensionary benefits, other benefits like gratuity, commutation, or encashment of pay, etc. This is the real situation. Even for the restoration of computed portion, they are simply mentioning the 1986 judgment and they don't want to settle the issue. Even for the 5% increase after 65 years, 70 years, 75 years like this, this has not been accepted. Even though the Parliament Standing Committee has given the recommendations, this has not been accepted. This has been rejected in the Parliament itself. So it is not in favor of any retired personnel, the present government. And not only that, even the impounded DA of 18 months, there is no logic to squeeze the amount. And it should have been definitely refunded at least to the pensioners. That has also not been done. So the government is not taking any care of the pensioners. And the amended bill, perhaps it may not give any effect for the 8th pay commission as per the assurances given by the finance minister as well as the secretary pension. But it will have a effect after the date at the time of implementation of subsequent pay commissions and others. This is a very big challenge before the central government pensioners, and this should be fought tooth and nail. And whatever be the amendment passed, that should be repelled, that should be withdrawn by the government. That will be the good decision. Otherwise, it will be a Damocles sword always hanging over the head of the pensioners at a later date. With this, I am concluding. Thank you very much, comrade. Meet again.